Hello! We're going.
Yeah, alright. Hi, everybody.
We saw Wonder Woman just now. So, we ready to talk about it?
Yeah,
Not
sure.
the type of upskirts you would expect.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, we're gonna cut.
Scottish man who literally...
Yeah, I had no idea Ewan Bremer was in this. I was so excited when I saw him.
His performance was quite good.
He was great.
But he's not a true Scotsman because he was wearing underwear.
Let's just say there was a kilt involved.
There was a kilt involved. I guess we're going spoiler-free, but I mean, he spoiled the kilt moment, so... I mean, you're not seeing the movie anymore because you can't see Ewan Bremer's just silky nutsack. We're cutting that out, too.
He had it contained.
Alright, let's start over.
So, I thought it was good.
I enjoyed Wonder Woman.
I liked it, but no invisible jet.
I don't know how I would classify it, because I think it's more enjoyable than some of the mediocre Marvel movies, but I don't know how, like, high I would rate it.
Alright, I might bug some of you, especially Ewan next to me, so don't punch me because I'm driving. I much preferred this over Guardians 2.
Right.
It was,
that's a whole other video.
That's a whole other
I really like Guardians 2. He really doesn't like Guardians 2. Chris hasn't seen Guardians 2. Chris is the other person here.
I'm behind.
And also, my sister Sam's in the back. She also watched the movie with us.
No face reveal.
Nope.
Alright, we're gonna cut this part too.
Face! There it was.
Alright.
There it was for a second.
Alright, pause the video, click and enhance, get a red circle on that thumbnail.
Acting was good, as we said. All the supporting characters were really good. Some of the villains were a bit hammy and, like, not in an enjoyable way.
It's a superhero movie. You have to have some.
Yeah, but you can have hammy actors that are fun.
Yeah.
Like, M. Bison and Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I love that that's where I went.
Of course!
But whatever, M. Bison and Street Fighter. That's how you do a villain that's silly but fun and, like,
And
sometimes menacing.
And at least all the characters are characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good too.
Types of characters.
Yeah, they're definitely more memorable than Marvel characters in some of those movies.
The sniper talks a big game.
I can't remember any character from Captain America other than Red Skull and Steve, and maybe I guess
Peggy.
this was good. The acting was good. The
Not as gritty as some other, like the other DC films, but not as campy as a Marvel film.
yeah, I
true.
felt it was fun.
It has some humor that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I liked most of the. I'm jumping again, but I like all the art direction and like how I liked how the scenes were. Like you probably noticed, I was giggling every single time there were people jumping around midair.
Yeah.
But I wasn't giggling because I thought it was stupid. I was giggling because it was so cool
It
and
was
fun.
very cool. I gotta say, slow-mo is not usually used well, but in this movie,
It was fun.
It was gorgeous.
And I found at least all the laughs were intentional. Unlike something like in Batman v Superman, where I laughed when
Martha!
Martha!
why did you say that, Jay?
It's like the 3 minutes of bagpipes though in Batman v Superman where I could not contain myself because it's just 3 minutes of just.
I'm really glad that they changed their view. They realized that doing dark and gritty movies isn't for everyone. And by
the
everyone,
color
I mean
scheme was
23%.
So much better. Like the coloring of this movie was so
Yeah.
much
Oh yeah.
prettier
That's
than
that's
all the other
that's
ones.
color.
that's where it beats Marvel.
Yeah.
And so, 'cause, like I there were people who were saying that the rest of the movie, other than in Paradise Island, whatever it is, and Wonder Woman, are kind of dreary. But it works because it's World War I, and I love how it calls it to. Like that was what I loved in the trailer, was seeing Wonder Woman with the full, like, really contrasting red and blue, just walking through trench warfare.
But you know what hole they're going to have to write themselves out of now?
What?
World War II.
Yeah.
That could be the sequel, because they're just like, well, let's do another Flash. I hope
And then they could reveal the invisible jet.
Oh, I hope so.
Final thoughts? Good. thought it was
I
good.
liked it.
Yeah, that's good.
Solid 8 out of 10.
I'd like watch it again, but not in the theaters. I would like maybe.
I would probably skip around a bit though. Like I'd watch some of the action
Yeah.
scenes and like the bit at the beginning on the Paradise Island.
Yeah, like you'd like YouTube some scenes again. But
Yeah.
not watch the entire.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't watch to the very end.
Or like the entire scene in London, which
I'd watch her like getting up to the point where
In your satin tights, fighting for your rights, and the old red, white, and
I'd watch her like getting up to the point where she fights Ares and then turn off when she starts fighting
Yeah.
Ares, because that was all just CGI,
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
to me. So that bit where she stabs not Lucy, a German name.
German dude.
Not Adolf.
Ludi
Hitler.
Flute.
Lord of Lord. We're good at
Luden
remembering
Biker.
names.
Anyway, as soon as she stabbed him, there was like no doubt in my mind that he was like. Were you ever thinking he was Ares?
No.
I was briefly, and she got stabbed, and I'm like, well, that was disappointing.
That whole scene where where that guy's like, you know nothing of the gods, that's gonna stick out on second viewings.
That
Yeah.
definitely will.
Because that's just,
It's because it implies that he does know something about the gods, but he's not
Maybe
Aries.
he's
So,
no, he's just crazy.
so
Maybe
yeah.
he studied them in university.
Yeah, maybe he's like a lit teacher. Just like happens to know mythology.
Anywho, moving on from that.
But there are a lot of like really predictable moments. Like when she was holding the tank up, there's no point where I actually thought she was gonna kill Dr. Poison. That was
Oh,
Because of course, why should
just
people
the name-
think
The name is cringe.
the
Mr.
name.
Evil.
His
Yes.
name is Von
I mean, I
Doom.
liked the design enough. The mask was
That
kinda
was
cool.
pretty neat. It was
But
like
she didn't do anything
Yeah,
really.
she invented a
people.
chemical weapon.
Which who hasn't?
But yeah, like, why did she even pick up the tank? Because there was no point. There was no way she was ever gonna kill
Okay.
Dr. Poison.
So what I thought she was gonna do is instead of throwing it or like dropping it on Poison, I thought she was gonna throw it at Ares.
Me too.
Yeah, I thought that too.
So-
and then she dropped it. I was like, well, then why did you pick
Yeah.
it up?
And why was Ares just a basic discount Magneto?
He was a lot of things.
He
so
was
so before he had the costume, I was like, why does he not? This is why are we watching just British dude in a suit?
It's Lupin from Harry Potter.
And well, then when he had the suit, it was some of the worst CG in the movie, I think.
Well, there's definitely a lot of jumping involved that I
Yeah, the jumping
I winced
too.
at. So hard.
I guess they're just establishing that she's super, so she can jump far. But there were some of them that just looked stupid.
Yeah.
And then she'd be climbing a ladder. I'm like, you can jump so high.
Yeah. Especially coming out of the trenches.
Yeah.
She's just like climbing a ladder in like slow mo. It's super dramatic. I'm like, just jump.
I love
They
that
needed to
scene.
get like that swaggy shot of the sandals though.
Yeah.
All up.
They had to tease everyone for an upskirt, which they only showed with the Scottish man.
All right, Chris.
Chris.
We're just gonna edit you out of the
Yeah.
video. Talking on that subject, I'm really glad of what they did. They did
No.
not over sexualize her at all.
Yeah.
And it was,
And at no point does she play the damsel.
yeah. There's one implied sex scene. Again, we're in the spoiler part of this. I don't think there's gonna be a
I
spoiler
mean, she's
for
with Chris Pine, who's
Yeah.
totally
But
undercover.
again,
Yeah.
this was a Chris who plays a Steve who lives in an airplane and leaves the pretty brunette behind being like, I love you. And then they like go off and then he dies and she's like, oh no. Cries.
Wonder
Like,
where I've heard that before. Nah,
Except
I mean-
instead of being frozen, he
Fro-
was flaming. So, I mean, you know. just-
Oh, it's a reverse Captain
It's a
America.
reverse
It's
Captain
a reverse
America.
Captain.
This time the woman is Captain Greek, and
I mean,
the American, British, dies in the
they,
Gets dies.
Well,
So, like, from some of the trailers, I was assuming it might be just a mix of trying to do what Captain America and what Thor tried to do. It felt more like its own thing, I think.
but I mean, the Ares armor looks like the bad guy in the first Thor movie. Like the flaming dude. A little bit. Like if you squint.
I kind of
If
agree
you
more with you on this one. I think that it definitely pulled some aspects from Marvel movies, but it definitely was its own thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's not
And it was
as
nice to have like women.
Yeah, it was nice to have
It was
women.
a nice, yeah, you know.
Well,
Let's have some women for a brief moment. There, that was
But
enough.
to be fair,
That was your
and
moment.
And it was cool that the like Dr. Poison was a girl too.
Yeah.
Like they could have easily put a man there.
I thought
Put a man
Dr.
there.
Poison was going to turn out to be Ares,
Oh yeah, same.
which would have probably been, or maybe, I don't know. I mean, you'd be messing with Greek mythology a bit, but
Yeah.
well, they gender swap all the time.
Yeah, in comics. Like.
yeah. Okay. Question. I'm not sure if any of you guys know this. Is Dr. Poison canon? Is she from the comic
I
books?
have no idea.
I can't believe that they would make a character named Dr. Poison without it being from a 40s comic book.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I want to
And then it
know.
would be a woman if it was
Because I'm assuming that
Well,
in
that
the
makes
comic
sense.
books it was
Woman in-
probably a guy.
in the
Yeah,
40s
maybe.
Yeah.
as a doctor.
Yes, exactly. It was a good
We're
one.
talking when Wonder Woman became the secretary of the Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secretary.
I mean, they had reason, but still, come on, secretary.
Well, I thought that.
I mean, she was secretary in this movie
Yeah.
briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically.
But yeah, I mean, when they went in the army room,
Army
Army
room.
room.
I have no idea what it
War
was
room.
called.
It's a war room.
The war discussion
War room.
place.
Like the chambers or the one where there's
It's
like a mob?
war room.
I'm talking about where all the British dudes were talking.
Oh, that's,
Oh, okay.
room.
that's not a war room. That's like a. There's a like.
Well, that's
50
where they
men
were
in there.
operating. That's where they were planning. They were discussing.
That place.
Oh, they're just yelling at each other. It's
Yeah.
basically like normal politics.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love
Except
making
with,
YouTube
you know,
videos with people on the car.
When they're in there, some of that felt a little bit heavy-handed, but not very much. Like that was, I think, the only part of the movie that was going a bit overboard. But even that, not really.
It definitely had some good feminist undertones, but that part felt like it felt a little bit forced.
I want to point out that I love how in the flashback to Ares being defeated by Zeus, he still has the British mustache.
But
Okay.
that's another thing.
Yeah,
Accents though, like Chris Pine just does not even try.
Well,
He's
I
like,
appreciate
I'm
that.
I
though, 'cause
American. I'm gonna stick to my.
I
American
assumed that he
accent.
was playing an American.
Yeah.
Was there any point where they?
he says British intelligence.
Yeah.
And you have to be born in Britain.
Do you have to be born in Britain?
Yes, you most certainly do.
That's the other. I didn't really like the beginning and the ending where they had to link it with modern Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, we know you're here because you saw Batman v Superman. Was anyone there because they saw Batman v Superman?
Also,
I
I
wasn't
am
there
super.
because I saw Batman v Superman. I was there because I just got invited today and figured it would be good.
Since we're all kind of talking too much and kind of spewing a lot at the same time, I want to go back to colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Marvel is wet cement. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it
their
is.
color scheme. It's
That,
like,
which is why I loved Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I
which-
must admit, I didn't like Guardians 2, but their color palette was gorgeous.
the whole movie was gorgeous.
The whole movie was gorgeous.
And the CG was really good, which it was not in Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Again, back to my point, please.
There's a few parts where you didn't notice the CG, but other parts where it was painfully obvious.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
and like the green screen of little girl Diana jumping off. There's like,
Oh yeah, that was really.
and then when
bad.
she's diving down to catch
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
Pine.
yeah, you and I looked at each other and kind of laughed at that.
but like some of the real stunts were really nice and well
Yeah.
executed.
And all the jumping around and the Amazonians, that was all
Because
cool.
all the Amazonians are actually real athletes. They're like Olympians. Isn't it?
Yeah, I'd heard about that. Yeah, that's really
Which
cool.
is cool. That's
There's a lot of cool feminist stuff behind the scenes in this.
What I don't understand though is why all the armor had nipples.
What?
What?
Did none of you notice that?
Chris, no! Wait, so during the entire footage of the Amazonians, all you could think was, oh, they have nipples.
Anyway,
Moving on.
you want to say about colors?
Right. Thank you, Ewan, for bringing it back. I doubt many of your viewers are gonna see any Roosevelt videos. They're a good band, but
Wow.
during the
Product
first
placement.
during the first
sponsor.
portion of the movie, I was just reminded of Greco-Roman's music videos, which is Roosevelt's channel, and it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous, and honestly, I don't like travel, but I just really want to go to where the Islands of Paradise were filmed.
Yeah.
I really want to go there.
Was it filmed in Greece?
It looked Greekish, but I don't know. Let's add this to the end of the video. Blooper reel.
I guess I'll put a spoiler section at the end, but I really have to talk about Ares. 'Cause-
Okay.
Okay.
So
That
we're gonna
mustache.
jumble this up in the edit, and it's gonna look great. In
we,
the final thing.
like you're gonna edit this for.
Shut up, Ewan. I'm your secondary editor. Don't you know?
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm the tertiary post editor. Ewan uploads it and I point out everything wrong.
Also, I'm super confused. Is she the director of the Louvre? Because she was in the Louvre
Yeah, she's
in like a
an art
private
curator.
office.
She's an art curator. They're like, you're old, you know, like history and shit. Here you go. Here's your office. Here's some fancy things.
You're
that you
old
can
but
curate.
still look like you're in your 30s.
Because she knows how to read like Sumerian. Like,
Yeah.
she's hella useful. Like, who needs Rosetta Stone when you have Diana Prince?
The
Excuse you,
original
Diana
Rosetta
Prince.
Stone.
Diana Prince. Is her last name actually Prince today?
It
I
might
mean, no,
No,
because she was
I
like
don't-
princess and he was like,
Yeah, but what's her name? Did she go by Prince in
She
anything?
went by Diana in the
yeah, she
comic
goes
book.
by Diana.
But does she go by any last name? I'm trying to remember.
And this is where we cut.
I had something to say. It's gone.
We were talking about like hammy actors.
Well,
Yeah,
we should probably
I had
wrap
some-
up as well because we're approaching. Our
No,
destination.
I will find the thought I had.
All right. Do you want me to drive real slow?
Yeah, you just put
Let's go-
Jeopardy music in the background for
Let's
this.
go for a drive along.
I did that in a video that I did. Like I tried to film a video I didn't script, and I spent 15 seconds trying to remember Jeff Bridges' name.
Wow.
It's the sequel to the '76 remake of King Kong, which had Big Lebowski. Jeff Bridges. Yeah, okay.
Wait, what's the jazz man? What's the thing?
biodigital jazz, man.
One cracks us up every time.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Assuming I edit this, yeah, Wonder Woman, good
And
movie.
if you don't edit it, thank you for tolerating me.
I hope I edited out silky Ewan Bremer scrotum. So.
What?